Um, the national security agencies in this country have been dealing with foreign interference for a very, very long time. And as a government, we've been talking about the impacts of foreign interference on Canadians for many, many years, even as we're building up more and more tools for our institutions to defend ourselves, for our democracy to remain robust.
A handful of mainstream media journalists served as Trudeau Foundation mentors during the exact time the organization accepted a $200,000 Chinese Communist government-linked gift. The Toronto Star's Susan Delacourt, the Globe and Mail's Andre Picard, and CBC's Marie Wilson were all mentors at the Trudeau Foundation when the foundation was contaminated with CCP cash. Now, although the Trudeau Foundation has recently announced it will return the 2015 donation from Chinese billionaire Zhang Bin, the donation is part of a larger scheme between Zhang and Beijing to influence Prime Minister Justin Trudeau beginning back in 2014. Trudeau became the leader of the Liberal Party of Canada in 2013. So it's clear, once the Chinese government realized that Trudeau was going to be the leader of the Liberal Party, they quickly got to work on him, didn't they? Now, according to reports in the Globe and Mail, Zhang was to donate a total of $1 million to a plot to curry favor from Justin Trudeau beginning in 2015. According to CSIS, the billionaire was told the Chinese government would ultimately reimburse him for the $1 million contribution. So Zhang and another Chinese billionaire, Niu Gensheng, donated $200,000 to the Trudeau Foundation. Then, in an appeal to the vanity of the Trudeau family, another $50,000 of CCP cash went to fund a statue of Trudeau's dad, Pierre Trudeau, in Montreal. And then, a final gift from the $1 million slush fund went to the elder Trudeau's alma mater, the University of Montreal's Faculty of Law, to fund students from there to visit China in a propaganda program. Now, back to the mentors of the Trudeau Foundation. Mentors are appointed by the Trudeau Foundation, which claims to provide leadership programs to serve a total of a 3-year term. So Rebel News, that's me, examined the list of Trudeau Foundation mentors from 2012 to 2018. I wanted to catch people who were finishing up their term when the Chinese cash came in, or just beginning their term when the Chinese cash came in. I wanted to catch that whole span there. I went looking for mainstream media journalists who would have unwittingly or otherwise been involved in the Trudeau not-for-profit when it was contaminated with that donation from a Chinese communist oligarch and his Chinese communist oligarch buddy. And here's what I found. And let me be clear, I weeded out some of the people who are no longer working as journalists. I wanted to focus on people who continue to work as mainstream media journalists and who have a pretty high-profile mainstream media perch from which to scold people about conspiracy theories. Anyways, we've got Susan Delacourt, a columnist for the Toronto Star, iPolitics, CTV, CBC Radio, and Global TV. She became a foundation mentor in 2016, so after the Chinese money rolled in. Andre Picard, the Globe and Mail's health columnist, became a mentor in 2018. Again, after the Chinese money rolled in. Marie Wilson was appointed to the CBC's board of directors in 2017. She accepted a mentorship from the Trudeau Foundation in 2016. Again, after the Chinese money rolled in. Now, as you know, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau is accused of benefiting from CCP help during the 2019 and 2021 election campaigns. It's been said that a total of 11 ridings were targeted by the CCP on behalf of the Liberals. A CSIS whistleblower claims Liberal MP for Don Valley North, Han Dong, was hand-selected by Beijing for victory. The CSIS whistleblower alleges CCP operatives intimidated seniors and foreign students to vote for Dong in his nomination race. The CSIS leaker also claims CSIS informed senior Liberal Party brass of the meddling, and the agency told the party to nullify the nomination win for the sake of national security. It's also said Trudeau is said to have personally intervened to keep Dong on the ballot. If you're like me and you think it's absolutely outrageous that Dong is still serving as an MP after apparently benefiting from foreign communist meddling, please go to firedong.com and sign the petition. Now, on that same website, you'll find a special link where you can click it and send an email directly to the Prime Minister's office calling for a full investigation into foreign meddling in the Canadian electoral system. And While you're there, if you're so inclined, please make a donation to our ongoing coverage of this story. We've got something very special planned coming up very soon to let the public know about how Trudeau has allowed our democracy to become compromised by the Chinese government. Again, that's firedong.com.
In a free democracy, it is not up to unelected security officials to dictate to political parties who can or cannot run. That's a really important principle. We, of course, draw on the expertise every step of the way. But the suggestions we've seen in the media that CSIS would somehow say, no, this person can't run or that person can't run, is not just false, it's actually damaging to people's confidence in our democratic and political institutions.
For Rebel News, I'm Sheila Gunn Reid. Help send a message to Prime Minister Justin Trudeau that foreign meddling in our elections will not be tolerated, and any MP that benefited from it should be fired. Go to firedong.com to sign the petition, send an email to the Prime Minister's office, and make a donation to our ongoing awareness campaign.